Yo guys, what's poppin'? I just listened to that song "Lift Yourself" from Kanye and shit, and all I gotta say is that I was inspired to make something even better than that. Unfortunately, I ain't good with the music or all that other type of good shit, so I really can't do anything better. But fuck it, I'm making a deck profile of Paradragon OTK. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's Electrumite Turbo. I thought this would be fun, but I already know the ban list is on the way. Probably. The people said that it's probably going to come out today when I release this video, so hopefully it doesn't, because I'm going to neg so fucking hard, but at the end of the day, I don't really care. I'm not a vendor. I just play the game, so whatever. It happens. This deck is nice, and it's not like the guy who got first place at the ARG or whatever the fuck that was, that where he played like triple oath dragon and all that. It's like, yeah, sure, it works, but it's like you're overcommitting way too much, and you're playing a bit more bad cards than you need to. So this list was inspired to me by my boy Neal, and I just tweaked some stuff. It's pretty much similar, but there are some differences that I made that I think fits me a little bit more. So let's get on with it, and hopefully the ban list doesn't come on May 1st of 2018, so I can actually play this at a few upcoming regionals and see what I can do. Whatever. I started off with the 3 big boys, and then I played the other 3 big boy, but he's a bit smaller, If you don't play these, you're terrible, and you should drop any event that you play Pendulum Magicians with. Triple Harmonizing Magician, she is essential. She is the lolly of the fucking deck, and I mean, quite frankly, I don't know what they're doing with a child, but hey man, when she says special summon for free, you gotta play it. 3 Black Fang Magicians. I played Time Star and I played Black Fang. You need it. They synergize together. You detach, you get a free special summon, man. Do you really need it for the combo? Then you got 3 Purple Poison Magician. I call him the Slave Master because of his long fucking whip. I mean, there's no way he's not beating black people with that. And if that offends you, I am truly sorry, but blame Konami. They're the one that made this damn card. 3 Wisdom Mount Magician. You need to be like Ty Lopez. You need that knowledge, alright? If you don't have knowledge, you're not going to be able to play this deck. So you might as well like scoop it up. 2 Oath Dragon Magicians. This nigga look clean. He has that radical ass hairstyle and shit. And he has a pretty nice wand, pretty nice attack. But other than that, this nigga is just useful to get 1 card back. If it was not a hard once per turn, I'd say play fucking 5. But life ain't like that, man. And then we played the Brick Gazer Magicians. Shout out to Creighton Pre. This card is pretty fucking insane. I don't know. It sucks when you draw it, but sometimes your hand is just so optimal that the drawing those magicians aren't really a problem at all. So that's just the magician portion. We play a couple of engines here to make sure we get going and make our first turn Electrumite. We play 3 Abyss Actor. What the fuck is he called? Curtain Raiser. Sometimes you need to raise hell whenever you're playing against your opponent. In the theater, gotta make sure that you fucking let their asses know that you're gonna win. And then we play the Mythical Beast engine, 3 Master Cerberus, and you special summon him obviously through the Jackal King. Jackal King serves a big old purpose because at the end of the day, if you can't make that second Supreme King Darkworm to make your, what's it called, Heartbringer, then you can, special summon it with Jackal King, and there the Cerberus and 1 Supreme King makes you a Heartbringer. So it's not a bad card at all. Lastly, we played 3 Rescue Hamster. No special reason. I just thought this little hamster was cute. If a Rescue Cat was a fucking pendulum card, I'd probably play Rescue Cat a lot more, or instead of this little boy. But Rescue Hamster does come in clutch, and if you start off on your hand with the Rescue Hamster and don't have to dump him in the discard or in the extra deck with Electrumite, you're gonna have a pretty nice time. So that's it for the monsters. It's 33 monsters. And then the spell, Triple Allure Darkness. You only need 3. Triple Call the Hunt or the Grave. Originally, the list that my boy was played 3 Typhoons, but that's because he was preparing for the YCS matchups, obviously. And I mean, you saw Pendulum overtook Memphis, but I like Called by the Grave. I don't like getting Ashed or Ogre or whatever, and it's not a once per turn, It's like fuck it. Another thing is if you play some random spiral matchup, and I know what you're saying, who the fuck's still playing spirals right now? But hey, if they play a lot of outs to second turn or to first turn boards, then being able to interrupt their quick fix, even if they did an Astro or whatever, is pretty essential. But at the end of the day, if they can't break your board, they're probably not going to get through, 4 interruptions. And lastly, Upstart Goblin. Upstart Goblin is just draw 1. I mean, nothing else. Makes the deck a 39. Head ass. Alright, so now for the extra deck, we play Full Metal Alchemist, 3 copies. No need to explain here. I play Saryuja. Now, Saryuja is supposed to be Bori load. I don't have a Bori load at the moment, so that's the substitute. But if you're gonna play this, you're wanting to play Bori load Dragon. It's too easy to make, so you should play it. Firewall Dragon. Firewall Dragon's nifty because you actually fucking need it, and it gets you, the point arrows to actually get off, your XCs and your fusion. So that's nifty. And then you play the Ib, and you play Zephyr Metaltron. The guy who took first place at the ARG said Zephyr Metaltron is bad. I like to disagree and say that Zephyr Metaltron is actually nice. Also, it's needed for the combo. And then for the XCs, I play 1 Abyss Dweller. Mermels are my worst matchup. 1 Time Storm Magician. It's nice to get free cards. 1 Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. I like to negate attacks. And Heartbringer. Self-explanatory. For Synchros, I'm going to play 1 Sidelord Frame Omega. Omega is actually not that nice, and shout out to my boy Colin for pointing it out. When I look at it, I don't really ever make it, and I really want to ever make it. I think playing Ignister is the perfect substitute over Omega, so I definitely play that. 2 Supreme King Darkworms. You already know, we're fucking with that vision, my guy. We're always playing Supreme. We don't have the Dragon, and we don't have, the Gates. Don't really need it, though, because this boy right here gets his turret plays even better and even faster. And then we have the Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon to special off that Absolute. This is Big Papa. I'm talking about, if you like Notorious B.I.G., then this is the man who brings the music in the club and gets all your fucking hoes, because you ain't shit, my nigga. Alright? So, I would play a side deck if I had a side deck, but right now, the only side that I have at the moment is 3 Parry Dragon. It catches your opponent off guard. You side in like an Adreus or a whatever that other rank 5 is, and you just make that on their ass, and they're just gonna be too confused. They're gonna be like, hey, what do I stop now? And then when you attack them, they're gonna lose because they have some sort of attack like that. I know Adreus, I think, pops 1 card, but yeah, I don't know what to say. This deck is basic as fuck, but I remember on my first video I said that I was going to make a Pendulum deck profile, and here it is. This is pretty fucking bad as well. Here at Team Bullet, we only make the worst deck profiles, but just know that these card choices are insane. Don't play Jiangxi Magician, that card is bougie. But yeah, that's it. I'll probably be releasing some more videos out later. I'm thinking about doing a Pokemon deck profile, but I need to get some cards updated because Forbidden Light came out. So I might want to play that Ultra Necrozma deck. It's looking really nice, so I don't know. I'll catch you guys later. Hopefully you keep tuning in, and there's going to be a Trickstar profile up next, and quite frankly, that shit is looking pretty spicy. You make the Xyz card where you get to let your opponent draw 1 card, so it can really do some pretty nasty shenanigans during your turn. Alright then, I'll catch you guys later.